Nakaya, what you doing over there?
So, I have a quick announcement.
Well, you need to be up here with your little quick ass announcement.
You right.
Because she got stars on her face. See, they all nosy. They just are so nosy about
Let me
you.
take the stars.
No, don't, because it's part of the deal.
Okay. Pimple patches.
It's pimple patches.
So, I have a new announcement. We have 2 new nurses.
Okay.
And they only gonna find out one at a time.
Yeah, one.
And it ain't her. Y'all
Not me.
thought that. Ah, we got
Is
you.
it Ori?
It's not me.
No, it's not her.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all she gonna say.
So, nurse 1, please come to the
Nurse
stage.
1! Where the fuck you at, bitch? Come on here!
Come to the stage.
Yay! This little baby! The crybaby! Come on over here, you crab. You crybaby. You and another one is a crybaby. She looks beautiful. Come on, baby. Now, you know I'm gonna make you rap. You already know. Because that rap was so cold, I didn't want to share it with them until you passed.
Okay.
Okay, come on. If you ain't
Oh
on the
my
phone.
God, y'all! I done made it to the front of the room, y'all.
Yes. So y'all need to record this because it's gonna be the new remix, right, Ari?
Oh yeah.
This is Cardiac Meds. It was such a cute little song. We're gonna fine tune it to put another verse in it somewhere, but we're gonna tear the club up and give Ari her props. What helped you study your cardiac meds? Do y'all know it too?
Yeah.
Oh wait, fuck that. Hold on. Where the fuck we go? No, we're not.
Oh my God.
No, where? Oh, she ain't got a bitch. You gotta do it last. You right?
Thank you.
Okay, so tell them your story first of all. Where did you go to school at?
So I went to Bryan and Stratton.
Okay.
I graduated in 2022.
Okay.
At the time, I went to nursing school and I finished, and I was dating somebody at the time that also was a nurse, and they was like, "You going to Shelly?" And I'm like, "Who is Shelly?" So they was like, "You going to Shelly?" I came to Shelly right after school. Like I ain't had no break or nothing, but I had already zoned out, so I wasn't even in the mood to even be like, "Baby, I finished school, okay? And baby, it's time for vacation."
She was going everywhere, doing everything.
Yes. So I came here. I was in Shelly class, went on, and then I actually got kicked out of Shelly class. You remember that? No. When I went on vacation for like 2 weeks. I went on vacation for 2 weeks, came back, and she was like, "Where you been?" I'm like, "I was on vacation. I told you." She was like, She like, "No, you're gonna have to repay me." And at that point, I was like, "I didn't pay you the first time." So,
Her boyfriend paid the first time.
So
You know somebody win. They done pass these tests when we
So after that,
congratulations, sister.
I had took the first test in December. I had took it in December because I was going on vacation. Again.
But guess who told her to take it?
You.
I did.
No, not that one. Not the
I
first
didn't know
one.
about that.
No, not the first one. So the first one I took
Revelations.
Right. I took it in December, and I failed.
Oh, you wasn't in class?
No, I wasn't in class.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Because she kicked me out. So I was like, I'm just going to go take it. So took it because I was going on vacation. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this off my plate. Didn't happen. So I came back, and I actually came back with a friend because the person I was like dating, they was like, "You need some motivation. You need somebody there with you."
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, so
she ain't fuck around. She
she left me, y'all. She
left her, smoked
Shout
her
out
out.
to Daya because that's my girl.
Yeah.
So she was like,
she was only in here what, a few weeks?
Yeah, she was here a few weeks.
New grad.
So she left, and then I was here, and then actually I ended up getting the okay from Shelly.
I okayed it.
To go
Very important that you hear this one.
Yeah, so I got the okay to go take my test. Mm-hmm. So I took that in September. So when I took it in September, she was like, "You ready? Go." And I went, and I did not pass.
No, she
So
didn't.
I was
Tell them
devastated.
how many you didn't pass here.
I think it was like So the first time I got 85, so I killed everybody, y'all.
Yeah. Everybody's dead. We cannot revive them. No CPR will bring them back.
So, and that was the old test. And then the okay I got from her was the new test that I didn't pass.
Oh,
so,
the new NGN test. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I didn't pass it.
But I think it was only 85 questions or something.
It was 85.
So think about that. I told you to take your test, and hear me clearly, because I know every face and body and spirit and emotion that goes with the 12 people that I told to take it in 22 years that didn't pass. And that weighs very heavily on my heart. She'll tell you, I cried. But if you fail in 85 and I told you to take it, was it really your knowledge base that wasn't there, or was something else going on?
Yes.
Tell her about your nerves, baby.
So when I got there, I was cool. And then, like, soon as that first or second answer came, I blacked out. Like, when I couldn't even remember my name. So I was like, what is going on? So that's how I ended up feeling it. She was like, we got to get you on some propanolol. You need some drugs. I was like, all right, cool.
But how did I react? What did I do?
She was really, really sad.
When you, what do I do when you fail? 12 times, right? It doesn't happen often. But what do I do?
So I got the money back guaranteed. So I was in class. She paid for everything.
All your UWorld, no matter how many times I got to pay for it. All your tests, you know, your next test, obviously. I'm paying for that because you took a hit on that one. Anything I got to do to keep you in the game, I'm calling you. I'm trying to keep you in the game because you're devastated because Shelly told you to go and you failed. It may not be something I can control. Clearly, I can't control emotion and blacking out. But I still own what I do because I need you guys to know what integrity looks like. What not lying looks like. What being about your word looks like. What putting your name on somebody looks like. And that's what I do. I do that because I need you to do that. I need you to be better than your government. I need you to be better than what you're looking at going on around you. I need you to know the only true way to be blessed, because I'm fucking blessed like you would never believe. Somebody dropping out of high school pregnant? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm blessed. And the only way to get blessed is to do the right thing by people. So when she came, I was like, it's all right, Ari. And it was hard because Ari is like, fuck this shit.
I ain't call her or nothing. She called me like, what's going on? I said,
did you pass? What happened? I didn't know what to think. She hadn't called me.
I ain't call y'all. I wasn't even coming back.
I see y'all calling, crying. I think I failed. Oh, yeah, I passed. Oh, my God, I love you. You know, that kind of shit because it's pretty predictable. She ain't called nobody.
I ain't called nobody. I was so sad. I was so devastated. So September that happened. October, I ended up getting pregnant. I knew I was pregnant because I found out in November I was pregnant. December, I had a miscarriage.
That was horrible.
And she was on my ass too. She was like, why you keep coming in this class late? I'm like, because I had somebody sucking the life out of me. And she was like, oh my God. She was like, oh my God. But I ended up having a miscarriage in
when you're pregnant,
December.
We don't fuss at you. We're like, okay, whatever you want to do, baby. Because you're already crying every day. We like, okay. And then we have no like deadline. We're like, okay, baby's first. That's what we believe in. Baby's gonna come first. So whatever the fuck you can do. If you show up, you show up. If you don't, you don't. We cool. We cool. Because I don't want you stressed.
So yeah, and then last year, so that happened. December, I had a miscarriage. January, I had a breakup. And that was, my whole life like really turned upside down. It was like my whole 24 was just so shitty. Like
it was.
It was like from
we had
top
to keep her
to
from
bottom.
Catching cases.
Man, the Scorpio came out.
Scorpio came out. Who knows what Scorpio mean in the class? Anybody know what that means? One word. Anybody know the word? Revenge.
Yeah.
No, they will hurt you. They kind of dangerous. I'm standing close to her only because she passed. But you know, had she failed, she'd be able to kill me. But so They kind of dangerous. I married 2 of them, but you know, we was cool though. But I'm saying, you know, y'all kind of fucked up. Yeah.
So like my whole 24 was like shut down. I was like, there's no way I'm taking a test this year. So I had came in with a score. My test was scheduled, and Shelly was like, move that test up. I'm like, Shelly, no, I can't move it up.
She starts like, the real tears. I can't.
She like, no, you're
getting
gonna
80s on every fucking homework, 80s on every test in class, 80s. I mean, it's just kind of obnoxious. Like she would not take this test.
You're gonna show me every day you walk in here that you ain't changed that test schedule. So I had to show my phone that I ain't changed my test, and I'm like, oh my god,
it's ridiculous.
Oh my god. But yeah,
because the anxiety was so real, she didn't want to take everything. It's at the point where these 3 musketeers, because that's what I call them, they never want to fucking take their test because they're all traumatized. They don't want to take the test. They're all fucked up. So when we say, okay, you got to take your test, I finally had to say, bitch, get out my class then. Don't come back. Don't, if you show your face in this door, you're going to be paying me $1,000. She was like, for real? I'm like, yeah, for real. You've been here since a tax deduction. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. But how did you get the courage other than me threatening you?
Well, I knew that it was coming down to a boil, and I knew that.
You think? A year in the class?
I knew I was scared for sure. But I just kept saying, like, if Shelly gave me this date, then I'm just going to keep it. And I'm like, I wanted to change it, and I tell you, but I didn't. So I was like, let me not tell me. Yeah. So I was like, let me just keep this date. And she told me that it was your brother's birthday. Yeah. And I was like, okay, so it kind of gets something special to it too. Yeah. So I was like, okay. But I knew my shit. It was just like I was just scared. I was terrified of that test, and I just kept saying, like,
it was PTSD.
Yes, it was.
This is true PTSD. Yeah.
I kept saying, like, I'm not about to let no test defeat me. I'm like, this is a test. Like, it's paper. Like, I can beat this test up if I want to.
Scorpio! Dangerous, violent. So what did you feel when you sat there? Did you do the propranolol? What did you do to get over this anxiety? Because people have real anxiety.
I took my test Thursday last week on the 13th. And so I just kept preparing. I just kept going over my packets, kept going over my pink packets, and then I got there. I drove there the day before to see exactly where I was going, because I didn't want to get lost. I didn't want to be late. I didn't want to do nothing. So I woke up early. I started blasting my gospel music.
Yes.
I had it on loud, y'all. Y'all would have thought my grandma had a hearing aid that she couldn't find or something. Because some people was like, probably like, what is going on over there?
At her house.
Yes, and I stayed at my mom's house too. So after that, I got up, I got dressed. I woke up like at 8 because my test was at 12:15.
Okay.
So I woke up and I just wanted to make sure I got everything done. So I made my eggs. Y'all, why I burn my eggs, y'all? I was like,
you burn boiled eggs?
I got in the shower and forgot the pot was
You're
on, y'all.
scaring me.
So at that point I said, y'all, this is the devil working. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just leave out by 10.
Eggs?
I said, I'm going to leave out by 10 so I can go to Starbucks to get the little package that with the little eggs come in there. So yeah, I had some already.
Gotta buy them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got that. When I got to the testing site, I sat there and I brought all my package, Shelly. I ain't just bring pink.
Your 6 pink. Oh no, not the whole thing.
Yeah, I brought all of them. I ain't just bring pink, y'all.
Oh wow, the whole thing, the big. Oh wow. Oh.
So I was sitting there and I was just flipping. And
how many hours you had before the test?
I got there at like 10:30. So I had like at 12:15.
Okay.
But
you just flipping.
Yeah.
Nervous center.
Yeah. So I just was flipping and I kept saying, you know what? I can't flip no more.
Right.
I said, I can't flip no more. So I set my timer and y'all had to hurry up and eat my eggs because I almost forgot. And I was like, I can't be in there hungry. I'm like, yeah, I just spent $7 on these. I'm like,
$7.
Yeah.
On the egg.
Yeah.
That you burned.
Yeah. So after that, I had took my eggs. I stepped out the car and I was like, it's game time. It's game time. But then it was a little person on my shoulder like, you can't get back in the car. I'm like, I did get back in the car. So when I went in, I didn't have nothing with me. All I had was my keys. So the guy, the day before I had went, I sat there for a minute and I prayed over the door. And then...
Oh, the door.
Because they was closed. It was probably like 6, 7 o'clock. So they was closed, and I prayed over the door the day before.
That's what's up.
When I came there, I was in the hallway. I prayed again. I said, I'm walking in as a nurse, and I'm walking out as a nurse.
That's what I'm talking about.
So everything just like simmered. I didn't take my propranolol though.
You simmered down.
Yeah. So
like,
the
let
guy,
me do this.
yeah,
Mind over matter.
Yeah. So the guy, he read. I took my thing, read over it. He was like, "Do you gotta use the bathroom?" I'm like, "No." He was like, "You sure?" I said, "No, I don't gotta use the bathroom.
I'm getting in my business."
Right. So
make me use the bathroom.
After that, I went to the back. The lady was preparing me for everything, and when I sat down, I was just like, it's you and me. And I said, you know what? If we want to tussle, we can tussle. Because we going to tussle with this.
She like fighting. Scorpio, she want to fight the test. Now, this is ridiculous.
I was prepared to go to any number. Like, I was hoping, I did get 85 and out.
Yes. Yes.
So, I was prepared to
But you was
there.
ready for 150 if you needed it.
I was ready for anything. And that's another thing, like, I never worked in healthcare before. So, I never had, like, STNA. I never been in a hospital. So, this was really, really hard for me because I didn't know the terminology. I didn't know what to look for only from clinicals. So, and my clinicals wasn't even all that.
Right, because it was COVID.
Yeah. So, it was hard for me to grasp different subjects and concepts because it was just like, I never seen it. I don't work in it every day to be able to get that, that experience. So at that point, I walked in, the test, I was sitting there. I did not take a break. I didn't because I was reading so slow, y'all. I was like, this
She
test
was slow. Tell me how long you was there.
I was there the whole 5 hours. But 85 questions, y'all.
What is she supposed to be doing?
30 questions.
What do we do, an hour? How many?
30 questions.
30 an hour. Do we fuss at you if you take longer?
No.
Never. So this is a lesson to you. We don't give a fuck how long you're there. We give a fuck how short you're there, though. Because everybody that took their test too fast in the past that failed, they will come up here and tell you that was my problem. I took it too fast.
Yeah.
And so just slow it down. If you got to take 5 hours, I don't really give a shit. Pass the damn test. If that's what it takes, 5 hours, you're going to be up here shouting as loud as anybody else in 3. But 30 an hour is your maximum, I guess is what I'm saying. It's the maximum number you should be doing in an hour to do the correct reading and analysis of the question that we tell you to do. Because we teach you how to do the test taking strategies with breaking the question apart. So if you just flying through the questions and up out of there in 2 hours, you didn't do no analysis. You really didn't.
Yeah,
and would you say that helped? Really,
it did.
to make sure
it
you
did.
did the right thing.
I was sitting there like, this test is trying to trick me. I said, you not about to trick me out my spot, honey. Okay. I said, I'm gonna sit here and I read, and I did not take my break. I did not take the second break because
she said she knew she was going slow, so she didn't take her breaks.
Yeah.
Now you know I fuss. What do we say? At least take the first one. When is the first one offered?
After 2 hours.
2 hours, right? And she didn't pee before, so good bladder on your part.
Yeah, I do got a good bladder, y'all. So
Kegels working.
Right. So I did not take my break. By the time I looked up at the counter, it was 85. So I said, this test about to shut off. I said, it's about to shut off.
You could feel it.
I felt it. I was like, it's about to turn off. I'm like, it's about to shut off. So as soon as I picked my last answer, it shut off. I said, all right. I said, it is what it is. So when I walked out, y'all, I text Shelly. I said, Shelly, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, Shelly. I don't know.
She got real scared.
All my nerves
and I
came
can
back.
hear it in her voice, that nervousness that she keep having every week that I'm like, take your test. I don't know about that one. And so then I say the same thing to all of y'all, because none of y'all know. Now, why is it that you think you don't know when you walk out? Why are you like all of a sudden doubting that you pass? Here's why. And this is very hard for you because you don't know. The closer you get to 85 questions when you've been doing as well as you can and they are intending to shut it off, those are the even more harder questions because they're like, okay, before we can shut her off and say for the rest of your life, you can save lives. We better be sure about it.
Yeah.
So let's make sure that her 84th, her 83rd, her 81st, her 85th question is straight from fucking hell.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Because if you can handle those questions, and they get harder, they get obnoxiously harder. Shit you ain't never seen, shit you thought you never heard, but you may have heard it. You just be like, I'm not sure what just happened. It shut me off. So I have to calm you down because y'all be on some bullshit heart attack stuff and panic attack. So I'd be like, okay, listen. Do you think after spending a year plus some change in this class that you got dumber? Do you really believe that? I said to everybody, I said, do you believe it in your heart? Just stop. Because y'all be in tears. Your head be hurting. You be on your way to the hospital. I can hear cars blowing at you or all around you.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be like really serious shit going on. So I'd be like, do you think you got dumber? Just stop right now and answer that. Well, no, but okay, well, can you think of things that you absolutely positively got correct? Well, yeah, okay, well, then can you remember that there's 15 questions they throw out? So really you only had 70 that you fucked up and thought you failed on and you know you didn't? Think about it like that. I gotta do all that shit in the middle. Now, you know, in the middle of work. So I'm in the fucking bathroom at the Cleveland Clinic. Sorry, Cleveland Clinic, I cheated you out of 15 minutes. So I'm in the bathroom at work. I'm turning on the water so nobody can hear me cussing you out. I mean, it's real deep in my neighborhood.
So Shelly was she was like, okay, let's do the trick. Crazy. So I was like, all right. So I did it with mine. It didn't work. It said because she told me to put the wrong expiration date. So I was like, she like, you got $200 on it? I said, Shelly, I got $200 on there. So she was like, okay.
I'll use my card.
Yeah.
Why would I use my card?
Shelly, I said, Shelly, what if it go through?
Because I fucking know she passed. I ain't got $200. I'm on a boycott.
No, when Shelly said I would use her card, I said, I know Shelly got $200. I said, Shelly got $200. I said, that test gonna go through. So Shelly said, let me use my card. So the card didn't take, I'm reading the thing. She said, by the time I could even, she said, why the fuck are you still reading your name? So I'm in the court like, oh my God.
You know the 3 words. You got 3 words, y'all. I'm gonna help y'all out so y'all don't act like my baby. Our records indicate. Yeah. You're done. She read those 3 words. I'm like, bitch, you a nurse. I wasn't even near her and I was shaking her.
So, but y'all, I ain't believe her though. I didn't. I got off the phone with her.
She did not believe me. It's another one that didn't believe me.
I got off the phone and I was like, I need an email. I'm like, I cannot get excited. If I go celebrate for this test and I didn't pass this test, I'm gonna be pissed. I said, I need an email. I said, but I'm driving.
Because I told her, go enjoy your clear liquid diet.
Yeah, she told me go get on a clear liquid diet, y'all. No, I did not. No, I didn't. Y'all, I was sitting there. I was driving like, Shelly said I'm a nurse, but what if I'm not a nurse? I'm like, I need the email. I said, this is only confirmed if I need an email. So I got home, y'all. While I get home, I start looking back at my package.
No.
I said,
I'm packing. You doing studying now, because
I said, I'm already in test mode. I might as well stay in test mode, because if I get out of test mode, this going to take another year. I even started doing U-World questions.
Okay, stop. Oh, ye of little faith.
I started doing U-World questions. I sat there, I cried. I was in there like, God, you know, like, this was not a want for me. Like, this was a need. This was a need.
It wasn't a want. It was a need.
I'm
like God don't know that.
Y'all, so after that, I stayed up till like 2 o'clock looking for that.
It don't come till 6 a.m.
Y'all, at that point, I said, Ariel, go to sleep. So I went to sleep. My mom had got up because I went back to her house. My mom got up. She was
Thank
like,
God for mom.
She was like, I'm on my way to work. I'm like, all right. So I
and
rolled
you didn't
over.
Tell her. You didn't
no, I
tell
didn't.
Her. No,
she
you don't tell anybody you're taking your test. Don't tell nobody.
She asked me where I had went. I told her I had something to do. But the night before, I had sat on her lap like, Mom, I'm so stressed out. She was like, girl, get off of me. Like, get off of me. She like, what are you doing? She like, you're going to stress yourself out. Stop doing that. Stop. So I was just like, all right. So I went back to my room like, you don't love me, y'all. So, when I got up, my mother had went to work. I rolled over, I put the phone, I said, oh. Got the phone. I said, wait, hold up. She got up, flipped the light. I said, oh my God. So my mother was down the hallway about to catch the elevator. I said, Ma, come here real quick. She like, what? What's going on? Y'all know how black mamas is. What's going on? What happened? So I said, Ma, read that. She said, congratulations. She said, oh, you passed your test. You a nurse. I said, yes, I'm a nurse. So we were sitting there crying. I done made her late for work.
You done made her late for work. She's fired. Now they're broke. They're on homeless. You know, but she passed. It's okay.
I done made my mother late for work. And I just literally sat on the side of the bed and just like, praise God. Like I literally was like on my knees, just like
that's
crying so hard. Like it was just like
that feeling.
Yes, it was like
the miscarriage, the breakup, the test failed, the crazy. It really is that big.
It was like my neck was hurting.
We all lived through her hard year. We was hugging. I was a mama. Yeah, it was bad. I was crying though. It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, it was real bad.
It was as bad as
it was bad. I got into it with family, everything.
Yeah,
it was bad.
It was real
bad.
It was so bad.
But
it's so fucking good right now.
Yeah. And I literally had that weight just like literally drop. Like you can really physically
feel it.
Like when that weight is just like boom, boom. And I was just like,
free.
Thank you, God. Thank you. Yes.
Breathe again.
My neck was hurting like physically for real, y'all. Like it was really, really hurting. It was really bad.
She was like this.
Yes, all the time. I got back in that car and I started.
I call it a yoke.
It is a yoke around your neck.
Yes.
Who remembers how good she did in class every day? Who remembers? Y'all would wait on Ari. Somebody said that crazy shit. Who said, I want to see what Ari said? Who said that? Oh, it was you.
That's my other Ari.
She like, I don't want to answer.
Now you can take over for the Aries.
Yeah, you got to take over for Ari. Yeah. Ari to Ari. Yeah, you guys would literally wait to see what Ari said, or Barbie, or Nakaya.
Baby, love you.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
85 and out, baby.
I love you too, Shelly. Oh my God.
So then these ignorant little son of a Benedict said, but can we just come back to class just to come back to class?
For real.
Out of here.
For real. I don't know what to do now. Like, I'm like,
oh, I got some shit for you to do. I got to get her a good job because I have a job picked out. I try to place you where I know you need to be. She's never had any kind of medical nursing, nothing. And so I called her this morning. I'm like, I got something I need you to work at. I want you to go to where I send my little babies with absolutely never been in a hospital, whatever. The director of the entire place is a previous student. So he and I work together to coordinate what we're doing. And so she's like, but Shelly, I'm going on vacation. I'm like, here we go. The real Ari. I said, I ain't mad at you, baby. Don't do you. Let me know when you can start. Because when I call these people, they be like, get her in today.
Right.
They don't even have to interview you. Like, go on in there, fill out your paperwork. Get hired.
They gotta wait a minute, baby. I need to see some sunshine, some water, some salt water. Baby, listen, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
She's silly as hell. All right, now we're going to let you